I attempted to run a half marathon, and here's how it went.
I'm looking forward to this. My back is really starting to hurt now. 6 miles. My knees are starting to really hurt. Oh, I feel like crying. One last push, Marcus, come on. Good morning. It's time for some running.
This is me, not your typical runner. And today I'm going to be attempting the longest run I've ever done. Half a marathon, 21.1 kilometres, 13.1 miles. I'll be running from my house in a village called Moulton all the way to Wetwang. Yeah, proper name. That's where my grandparents live. I'm going to go try and surprise them and complete a half marathon. I'm also doing this to raise awareness for mental health because let's be honest, we need to talk about it more. Please, if you're struggling, speak out to a friend, family member, or a therapist. Now let's go and run a half marathon.
Now the outfit today is going to be the Hocker running shorts, which are an essential, and then we've got an Oxen t-shirt and an Oxen tracksuit. I'm nervous.
Now I was always told if you're doing a marathon or out like that, you can't wear new stuff, but my socks aren't washed, so I'm going to have to.
Now you really don't need this for a run, but I like to smell nice, because as a big lad, I sweat a lot, so you're going to have to put a little bit of cologne on. Or in Britain we say aftershave. Don't know why I said cologne. Now before any type of exercise you need fuel, and soon as I'm diabetic and my stomach is all over the shop, it's going to have to be a banana today. My shoes ready. Alright then, off we go. Oh, not broken off the door. Right, well before we start we're having a warm up, and that is a nice little walk. Now I truly think a walk before any type of exercise is so good for your body. Helps get all the muscles moving, but the main thing is a good stretch. The most important thing you can do is make sure you stretch properly. You don't want to be tearing no ACLs or doing your ligaments in. Right, stretch over. I'm already sweating, which is not a good sign, but let's start this half marathon. Right, we're going to do this slowly. I'm not going to be doing it for no personal bests.
5,
because I've never done it before, so this will be a personal best.
2, 1, go. Running 13.25 miles.
It is warm, but I'm looking forward to this. Right then, the first challenge to try and accomplish, climb this blooming hill. I've tried maybe 20-30 times, and every time I have to stop or walk a bit. So my aim is to try and get there, even if it's slow, without stopping. Now the blooming awful thing about this hill is you get to this top bit here and you think, oh, it's done. And then it just keeps going. And whilst we're climbing this hill, we've just completed the first mile. Done it in 16 minutes, which is like walking pace for so many people, but we've got it over. 12 more to go. So what I mean, you get to that point, you think you're done, and then it goes all the way up here. Blooming heck. And it keeps going. I'm going to cry. This hill. Woo! And that is the hill completed. Look at that. That took a lot longer than expected. Oh, that's pretty. My breathing isn't. And we're on to Roadside now. I hate this. I'm really bad with traffic. A lot of birds up there. A lot of muck down there. A lot of road up here. At least the birds found it funny. 2 miles, 33 minutes. So about 16 minutes that one. I'm hoping now, once we go downhill, it'll be a little bit easier and maybe a little bit quicker. But to be honest, I'm trying to just keep my breath and preserve my energy for the last few miles, because I've never gone more than 10k, so I need to do double that. Well, the downhill lasted for a while, didn't it? Back uphill. Give way 200 yards. I always remember in school football in primary, whenever we were playing football, we didn't do corners or throwing, we just said, give us 10 yards, but none of us truly knew how far that was. So we'd either stand the other side of the pitch or one step away. It was never the right measurement. My average roast dinner consumption of potatoes. The reason I run this route with all the hills is to see the baby lambs and the calves and the dogs that bark at me. Cheers. I'm currently just following this big yellow line. It's like Bigfoot's just had a massive poo and smeared it. I don't know why I said that, I apologise. We've nearly hit 3 miles though. The line has stopped. Oh no, it's just gone to the side. 3 miles and the first 5 kilometres sort of completed. Now, I did that in about 13, 14 minutes, so the time's going down a bit, but we're at flat land, so I ain't looking forward to the other hills. Well, this is a bit spooky, isn't it? Right, we're into Birdsall. I am knackered already. Look at the baby calves! That's more motivation. What a beautiful church that is. I just love scenery and nature. I never thought I would. You know, I was always one for technology, but honestly, it's beautiful, and animals as well. 4 miles, 1 hour and 5 minutes. Doing that one took like 15, 20 minutes. But now we're 30th of the way there. That is not English, I don't know what I'm on about. 30%? I don't know. Meant to record the mirror. I didn't know there was a guy there. That was so embarrassing. Well, hello! Look at this baby lambs. Hi! When you see it on a sign, it just says 5 miles. It doesn't seem that far. Oh, that's another dog. What have I done wrong? And they're all barking at me. In the town that I was born. I see horses in the distance. Please be friendly. I'm sure 30 seconds stop just to stroke some horses will be alright. Hello. Hi. Are you friendly? Nope. Hello. We tried. We're back on again. 5 miles now. About an hour and 20 minutes. Definitely not my quickest, but you know, we keep plodding. Second hill to climb. My legs have took an absolute battering on this one. It's weird because my calves feel alright. It's just the top of my thighs feels so achy. Why won't you come on over, Valerie? I think I'm just going to take a minute walk and just let my heart settle a bit. Only problem is I'm nearly run out of water. That's not water, that's Lucozade. Back on the jogs, 40% done. I'm not sure if I've got 60% left in me, truly, but I think it's more of a mental strength thing. I say that once I get past the 6.2 mile zone, I've never ran that far. So it'll be interesting to see how my body reacts. Now that is promising. A sign for Thixondale. 3 miles to Thixondale, which is about a quarter of the way until the end. So if we keep plodding for another hour or so, we'll be nearly there. Oh, my neck. Now on a beautiful day like this, it's hard not to stop and just take in the scenery. But we can't really. We've got to keep going. Is that downhill? I think that's downhill. I think we're about to get downhill. Woo. Moulton 7 miles away, Burdale and Thixondale. Come on. I mean, that's not the end line, but it's near it. 6 miles, 1 hour, 44 minutes. I've never gone past this point. We've hit 10k near enough. I think it's another 0.2 miles, so we've hit 10k. But after that, I've never ran it, so we'll see how it goes. I'm genuinely so grateful it's downhill. Whew. It feels like I've been climbing Mount Everest the last half an hour. Well, gave it a shot. Whoa, we're off. That's very cringy, I'm sorry. I'm very grateful to be going down this road, but I know we'll have to climb back up it in a minute, which I'm absolutely dreading. I wanted to do some cool shots and lay my phone out and then run into the distance, but it's the effort to go back and collect my phone. You know, I've got no one with me. I can't exactly just run along and record myself. I blooming love living in Yorkshire. You don't get much like these countrysides elsewhere. Salut! I've run out of Lucozade. I've officially been running for 2 hours now. And just thinking that Kipchoge completed a marathon in that time, you know, it completely baffles me. He's absolutely incredible. I've also nearly done 7 miles, so it's now ticks over to 51% completed, which just feels a relief that we're on the ending side of things. My knees are not doing well. In fact, they're doing very much less than well. 7.2 miles in, my left kneecap is starting to push back a bit and it really, really hurts. But we're gonna keep going. Probably not good for me in the long run, but you know, I've come this far. I don't want to stop yet. I see some sheep. We're now positive. Right, I've looked down for 2 minutes. Where'd the sheep gone? They can't have just disappeared. A woman's just pulled up in a car and said, keep going. I saw you running at the start in Malton, and to keep going. It's just, it made me cry nearly. Honestly, it's beautiful how humans talk to each other, and that's the best thing with mental health, is to talk as well. Also, I found the sheep. I hope they're running at me. Bye, sheep. Hello, new sheep. Oh, some lambs. The lambs are running away from me. One of these days, I might come up and say hello. Lamb predictions, will they run away from me? Hey up, he's interested. Hi. Hello. Oh, it's made my day. It's Sean the sheep. 8 miles, 2 hours and 26 minutes. 5 more to go. I've come over really ill the last 2 minutes. I think I'm going to be sick. We're into Thixondale nearly. Whew. I don't even know what to think. Look at the bird. And look at where we are, Thixondale. And there's another dog barking at me. What can I even do? This is about the pace of being at for an hour. I don't think I can do any more. That must be the only house in the world I've seen with a thatched roof. 9 miles, 2 hours 30. It's really hurting now. I don't know whether I can do this, but we'll give it a go. I haven't seen a human in a good hour or so, which is a bit worrying. I just really want a drink. Bye, Thixondale. On to whichever village next. My mother is on the way to get us a bottle of water. Love her to bits, man, honestly. Oh, oi up! It's Mum! Mum! Oh, that felt brilliant. Had a bit of mango, some water, and a sports drink, so we keep marching. That is until I get the poos, because that wasn't a great mixture. Some sort of animals had a bit of a scrap. My back is really starting to hurt now. It feels like I've got a backpack with about 20,000 books in it. It is, truthfully, in so much pain. But I've really deep, once we've hit 10 miles, that's just 3 miles left, 1 5k, and I've been doing them every day this month. So just do what I usually do. Does that make sense? Now, isn't that just beautiful? Wow. 10 miles in. Oh dear. I find it so odd. I can't play five-a-side football for 5 minutes with the intensity, but I can run 11 miles. I don't get that. Is it weird my knees aren't cramping up, but my bum cheeks are? I don't run with my bum, do I? Hello, Mother, thank you for the support. Whew. No way. There's no way. Grandma! Grandma! Oh, Grandma. A while? Me grandma! Me grandma's here! Well, that's the idea of surprising Grandma gone out the window. I think my mum must have told her. But truly, it means more to have a Jeremy on and being there at the finish line, which I must admit is still another 2 miles. I blooming love you, Grandma. I love you, Grandma. 11.2 miles, about, I don't know, 3 hours. But we've got 1.9 miles to go. Last stretch now. Come on. You don't need no medals. You don't need thousands of people cheering you on at the end line. All you need is family and motivation. Honestly, this has been such an incredible journey. I physically don't know how my legs are still doing this. I mean, I am absolutely gone, but my legs just keep going forward. We got Mother out in front, Grandma at the back. Whew. 1.5 miles to go. I have a feeling whatever's over this wall is going to be beautiful once we get down there. And it is blooming beautiful. Look at that, that is beautiful. Of course we have to finish uphill. 12 miles. The tears are in my eyes, man. I can't believe it. One last mile. 1.1. They've got to add the one bit, don't they? Oh, I'm gone. My knees are gone. My arm's gone. My back's gone. But the motivation's still there to finish it. 12.1. 1 mile to go. Oh, wow. Tree. There's a lot of potholes down this road. Imagine that. Last 5 minutes of your run and you break your leg on a pothole. Blooming heck. This last mile's taken some slog. But we're appreciating the nature. My grandma's asking every 5 minutes, surely you've done now. You are taking the make another uphill. Oh, I'm actually going to cry. I think I am going to cry. Last 0.3 of a mile. And an American who's in Yorkshire has just pulled me over and said, well done. Oh, it's just lovely. Don't know why he's in Yorkshire, but fair enough to him. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 0.10 to go until I've done a half marathon, and I'm just going to give my grandma and mum and dad the biggest hug. I truly can't believe it. My legs are gone, but I just want to say it is possible. And a year ago, I was battling with depression, anxiety, I was overweight, and the doctor told me if I didn't sort my life out, I'd have 12 months left to live. And today I've completed my first ever half marathon. We've got a long way to go for a full marathon. But I just want to say the best thing you can do is to speak out and to talk to people. Because there will be dark days, but there'll be plenty more lighter days. And I'm just so grateful to see you live another day on this earth. Honestly, I love you so much. And there they are. One last push, Marcus, come on.
So, after 3.5 grueling hours of running, lots and lots of hills, plenty of sheep, plenty of knee pain, it was all down to the last few steps.
Grandma.
Oh, you soaked.
Half a marathon completed. 13.1 miles. 20.1 kilometres. From Malton to Finbar. I'm gone. I'm totally gone. But what an experience. I've sat down for 10 minutes. Walking like I need crutches. Oh. I don't video this. My arse is out. Oh, blooming heck. Let's get home.